So
It's
we got we
insane
got we
how
got
some
people that
people think
watch.
about.
Yeah, we need a remake of Chainsaw Man. It wasn't good
Yeah,
enough.
true. Should just remake it and I don't know, make everybody read a manga at the
Yeah,
same time. Have somebody on the TV reading the manga in front of you, so you pretend it's an anime. I don't know.
yeah. You see this? His hand was supposed to be 2 inches higher.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Hey, it's been 2 weeks, guys. We've been missing a few episodes to the holidays, New Year, Christmas, and things like that. Hope you guys celebrated pretty nicely with your families. Hope you guys are gonna have a very good New Year. But we're back, and this episode is gonna be very interesting with our top 10 of 2022 anime. And it was
yeah,
very, very hard to make this list for both of us, to say the least.
yes, very hard. It was a good year though overall
Oh yeah,
of
yeah.
anime.
A really good
Um,
year, especially what was it last season? Winter season or which one was it? I feel like it was very condensed with a lot of series last season.
yeah, this most recent season I
Yeah,
think was the most
they left
busiest.
everything there.
There was like a few each season, but the last one was definitely the most
Very, very stacked.
big series, is what I would say. There could be some hidden gems in here, but I would say definitely
Yeah,
of
sequels,
the
new
big
series.
names.
Hmm.
Yeah, sequels and stuff. Um, the only thing I will say is for my top 10, I do have. So I guess I'll just say this.
Okay.
I count part ones, I guess. I only have, I think, one part one where the season's not over, but like the arc is over.
Okay, I see that.
So
Yeah.
I'll give an example. Like, I did not put Is It Wrong in To Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon because I did not feel like the first part, the arc was over. It was like right in the middle
No, it
of
wasn't.
crazy
It
stuff
wasn't.
happened.
No.
So that was not an end. So I didn't put that. I caught up on it because I thought maybe that was a part one, but it's not. So, but there's another
It
series in
was
here
split.
that
Yeah.
it finished up. That it finished up um, the arc, I would say, and so yeah, I count pretty much whatever was the best 12 episodes, 24 episodes, part ones,
Yeah.
part twos, whatever. I counted. That's what I it's just this is what the best thing I watched this year kind of thing.
I did
So
something also with my list in the video. I did my videos already out, so maybe some of you already know my list. Don't spoil anything.
yeah.
Aldrich doesn't know my list yet. At least I
Nope.
hope he didn't watch the video.
Nope. I did
Okay.
not watch. I don't like spoilers, so
Okay, perfect. I
I have
split
no idea.
mine. I kind of made like three lists. I had the top 10 new series, top 10
Hmm.
sequels, and then I made mine combine, as in the final list, combine with everything. And some were there, some weren't there. I made a choice with the series. I don't know how people are gonna feel about it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, honorable
Well,
mentions. There's a lot of things to talk about in this
yeah. I
episode.
do for next year. I think we should do a top 10 worst animes.
Yeah, yeah,
I think
I'm
that'd be
down
kind of
for that.
fun.
I had
I think
one
that'd be
that
kind of fun.
disappointed me quite a lot this year,
Yeah. Yeah. I
like
think that could
big
be
time.
fun too. Yeah. And I think we could also do maybe next year. I mean, we already did anticipated anime, but maybe our like top 10 most anticipated anime would be kind of
Yeah,
fun
yeah,
as well.
definitely, definitely.
That's all towards the end of the year next year, but I'm just saying that those three could be really, really
It's gonna
fun
be a
to
busy December. We're gonna do a lot more, and hopefully,
yes. Well, this year should be a good year
we're
because of
gonna
anime.
improve the
So,
podcast, get better, more comfortable with everything. We
yes.
just had 3 episodes. The break and things like that was the period
Yes.
this year.
I have a
So
lot I have a lot of ideas.
yeah, yeah.
We have a lot of ideas, I should say.
So do you wanna start with the top 10 or the honorable mentions? We keep to the end if you have any honorable mentions.
I like doing top 10. I don't think I have too many I got a couple, I guess.
Okay, I'll do those at the end
Um,
and start with the top 10.
yeah, yeah.
So
This is
start.
hard. This.
I'm curious about yours. Let me. You have the honors here. Since mine it's
I have the
already a bit
honor.
known. Yeah,
Okay.
you're number 10.
So number 10
Okay.
is so I put Mob Psycho season 3 for the 10 spot, which I'm gonna be honest, I think this is my least favorite Mob Psycho. It's still a good season, but I think it's my least favorite Mob Psycho
I agree with that.
season.
I agree. I very much agree with that.
Even though it is the end of the series, if you guys did not know
Yeah.
that, it is completely over now. It is done. There is
Conclusion, everything proper end, full adaptation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought it was fine. It's just I don't know. It was more of it was just a different season. So like,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people might enjoy it. I think it can go either way. You could like really really enjoy it, or kind of like me, where I'm like, it was fine. Like I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it, kind of thing.
I agree with that. For me, I struggled to get through the first 6-ish episodes or something like
Yep.
that. It was kind of a drag for me to get through those episodes. I love Mob Psycho, had an awesome ending, but
Yeah, I like the ending of it where
yeah,
you
very
know, I won't do
satisfying.
spoilers, but the ending kind of makes up a little bit of the slower parts. It was kind of cool to see. It made sense.
Yeah.
But there's like other things that I had a couple issues with. Still,
Yeah,
I liked it.
nitpicking.
I still enjoyed the series overall. I think it's great. I think season 2 is my favorite though.
I would agree with that. I would agree. Season 2 was probably the best, especially the fights and everything that happened there in season 2.
Yeah, it was just an action-packed season and kind of like fun. But there's a reason why season 3 is kind of more chill and stuff like that. But yeah. So yeah, I put it at 10. I thought there was a couple others. Well, we'll do the honorable mentions that were like close. I had the debate. I'm like, I think this one just beat the other ones by a little bit. So they had us my number 10.
I fully agree with your number 10 here with Mob Psycho. Now, as for my number 10, I don't know. I think many more people need to watch this series. Summertime Rendering. It had this weird Disney jail, I think it was stuck, not Netflix this time. But if you like ReZero, it has very similar vibes to ReZero with how the stories, the characters, the concept, the premise, and it's very well made. Even the conclusion, the ending, you don't have to wait for a season 2. The characters were fun. The concept with, I'm just gonna say shadows, was very interesting what happened there. And I honestly liked it quite a lot. And again, more people need to check it out. It's one of the underrated series of 2022. My number 10.
Okay, I've not watched that one. It's like ReZero, you said?
Yeah, quite similar to ReZero in a way.
What is it called? Summertime
Rendering.
Okay. I know I haven't even heard of that one at all. So
yeah, exactly my point. Not a lot of people have heard about it. It's
no, that's good. It's good. I will say this too. I haven't watched every anime out there.
Oh yeah,
so.
of course. You know what you like. I know what.
I always give people a warning, you know. So there could be other things I watch on my backlist that could make it in this list.
And there are some very popular series that are not for me, not my type of series genres. I didn't watch, so maybe they're on somebody else's top 10 list.
Well, that's why it's our list. All right, people, it's our list. All
my
right.
list is always correct. Nothing else matters.
Yes, we're always right. Yours is wrong. Mine's right. No, I was kidding. No. So yeah, we're on number 9 here. Number nine. A little surprised with this one. You guys know how I feel about Overlord.
Okay.
I actually liked season 4 of Overlord. I actually enjoyed it.
I agree. Me too.
2 and 3 was rough for me.
Lizards
but
and goblins.
I thought that season 4 had better pacing. I thought we focused on the characters that I've been wanting them to focus on. There wasn't too much like side stuff, and I felt like the plot was moving, finally moving. Where the other ones, I did not feel like it was. I feel like we were just stalemating. But yeah, no, it was a more exciting season. For me, I enjoyed it a lot more than previous. I still like season 1 a lot too, but yeah, it was nice. It was nice to actually enjoy Overlord because I think Overlord is such a cool concept.
It is. It's just fun having this overpowered character.
Yeah, and I do like the world building in it too, and I'm like curious about like other players and stuff like that. If there is such a thing, there's a few questions I have.
This season was probably the best in a lot of terms.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah. So it was nice to see. And yeah, that is my number 9. I liked Overlord season 4 actually.
Okay. I agree with that there. Now for my number 9. You guys know me, I like my isekai, and this one has a lot of potential with Reincarnated as a Sword. is a very cool concept. This time being reincarnated as a literal sword, somebody again being overpowered, but also the second main character, the girl, the cat girl there, was very cute. How she viewed the world, how they got attached. This teacher relationship they have between them, more like father daughter, has a lot of potential. I love to see more about it. Reminds me a bit of Slime and Tsukimichi, but I feel like it's just starting. I see the potential here. Already got confirmed for season 2. I'm very excited about it, but it's also stuff I like. Isekai overpowered main
Yeah, isekai, man,
characters.
isekai.
So,
There's a
yeah,
lot of
this is
isekais.
one of the better isekai. There are a lot of
Yeah,
trash, bad isekai, like a lot of
there's a lot.
them. We talked about Black Summoner last episode.
Yeah. There's
But
a
this
lot
one
of
is much,
isekais.
much better. You guys
This was
like,
what, reincarnated as a sword, you said?
yeah, reincarnated as
Yeah.
a sword.
I wanted to watch that one, but I did not get to fit it in.
You should at least
Oh
try
no,
a few episodes.
I am going to watch it, but I just couldn't fit it in before this list. It was on my list to watch. But yeah, no, I'm excited to check that one out because I was like, oh, this could be really fun. So
It is actually, and the characters are pretty fun also.
well, that's good. I trust your opinion on it's on your list. So, but yeah, I definitely wanted to check that one out for sure.
Okay, so
all right,
your number 8.
Number 8. Number 8. This is interesting.
Okay,
I put Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh damn,
Cyberpunk.
number 8.
Yeah,
That low,
number
huh?
8. Yep.
Hmm.
Well, it's not that low. I mean, it's in the top 10.
Yeah, but still pretty low.
So at first I was not very interested in this series.
Why?
Why? I would say, without any spoilers, I felt like the first half was, instead of Monster of the Week, was Mission of the Week.
And that kind of
That's how I
fits
felt.
with, yeah, it's a bit Mission of the Week. Yeah.
Felt like Mission of the Week for a few episodes. Which I was kind of like, this is fine. It wasn't bad. It just was like, okay, we're just kind of doing a mission, doing another mission. But towards the ending and all of it, I really, really enjoyed. I do want to say, so Trigger did the animation of this. I wanted to talk a little bit about this, but man, it did not feel like Trigger animation. So it did not feel. I'm not saying the animation was bad. It just did not feel like Trigger
you wanted
animation.
more colors or something into it, or what?
No, it was kind of, I don't know. The animation kind of felt like I don't know why, but I came leaning towards like kind of like comic book-y, where like there was a lot of like stop pauses, then boom kind of thing. You know, like it was kind of like like stop animation kind of wise. It was kind of, I don't know. It wasn't like super fluid in a way. I don't know. It's a different animation style.
Yeah. I think it fit more than their usual things with Cyberpunk.
Yeah, it did. It grew on me, but at first I was like, I don't know. This is kind of, it's like okay, you know, like it wasn't bad. Like it is, and it is good, but it's just like it took a little bit to get used to. Just it's the style, not really like the animation was bad or anything like that. It's just the style of animation. But yeah, no, I love the music.
Oh yeah,
I think the world is the most interesting part. I did not play the video game, so but I think the world was really fun.
You don't need a video game for it to make sense, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, you don't need the video game to make sense. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know if there was like, if you play the video game, you're like, oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, there are some references there. If you play the game,
so,
you can see some.
I don't know that part. So, like for the Nier episode that I watched, I'm like, oh, I know this, I know this. I'm like, you know, so if you guys are watching the new Nier anime, but anyways, for Cyberpunk, I didn't play it, so I didn't know if there was any. I would imagine there is, but like you said,
even to the tabletop game that everything is based on Cyberpunk universe.
So I might actually have to play the game and you know, enjoy it. But I love the music, love the characters. Everything just got better towards the end for me, and that's why it made it to my list. And I actually enjoyed the ending.
Yeah, me too.
So that's why it is up there. So, but like I said, that's why it's at number 8. like I said, I felt like mission of the week was a little bit. I was kind of like this. Where are we? Are we moving? Are we getting things? And then it finally did. Like towards the last couple episodes, I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
the time skip after the time skip probably.
yeah, which is so funny. I laughed so hard because like how massive he gets in the
Yeah,
time skip. I was
he's
just
a
like,
completely different character after the time skip.
yeah, it's like Jesus.
Both personality and body weight.
Yeah, Giga Chad over there. Jeez.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, that's my number 8.
Okay, so my number 8, we already talked about it a bit. Overlord season 4.
Oh, nice.
Honestly, I think is the best season of Overlord. But of course, you need the first 3 to have the build up for this one to count as much as it did. And I hope we're gonna get more, but more like this season. Especially there were 2 episodes we had there. One with the son of the king and one with the princess. Those 2 episodes were amazing. The build up that led over there. And one was just a simple dinner table conversation. It was so good. So many things tied into this season. And slowly you see how the main character is losing his humanity in this season. This is why I liked it quite a lot more than previous seasons.
There's a fun concept with that, I think.
Yeah, you see it even in the last episode, the change he had.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like he is being an overlord, so like,
yeah.
But like he's not treating it. I still think he treats it like a video game. I think that's the thing.
I think he's losing that perception of it being
a
video game more.
Yeah,
and more
over time. But like I'm saying, like he doesn't care. Like oh, these are like NPC lives.
Yeah, he doesn't view them, and
he doesn't view them as like
life. Like,
oh, you got feelings.
No. But yeah, this was the better season we had from Overlord, and those 2 episodes. Please give me more Overlord like that. Hopefully we're gonna get more. As of now, I don't think there's a confirmation for season 5.
I imagine we will get one.
I hope it's been a bit of time between 3 and 4, so
I don't know, like content manga wise or whatever. But
there is light novel. There is more material. But one thing I forgot to mention, I didn't like one thing they did this season. I even mentioned it in my video. The movie thing between episode 7 and episode 8, we're missing quite a bit of context, plot wise, because you have to see the movie and then see episode 8. And as usual with anime movies, until we get them here in the West, be it in cinema, be it on streaming, it takes quite a while. So the series aired, but we're missing quite a big chunk of it, that context there between those 2 episodes. So that's why if some of you are confused as to why it doesn't make sense, why they mention something, they don't show what happens, this is why. You need a movie between those 2 episodes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know that, so interesting. I'm trying to remember what was 7 and 8 was between, but
they fought the other kingdom with Demiurge. He went there, they didn't show the other side of the kingdom, what they did there, how they conquered it, how they moved everything there.
Okay, yep, I do remember. Yeah, because they just like, oh, this happened.
Yeah, you need to see the movie for that. I think it's Holy Kingdom or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I did not watch the movie, so I didn't even know there was one.
It's not yet. I'm gonna wait for it to stream.
Yeah. Number 7.
Yep.
Number 7. So I am going with. I put Demon Slayer season 2 here.
Okay.
Demon Slayer season 2. So I really enjoyed the season actually.
Me too.
More than the first. For me. I don't know. I thought the pacing, the story, I really liked. What's the guy? The big muscle dude.
I forgot his name, but I know the pillar one.
But pillar. I really enjoyed
his personality, the flashiness and everything.
Yes, obviously the animation was really freaking good. Always is.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime any of that studio work, literally,
Ufotable,
whatever they touch,
everything looks insane. Yeah.
I think what Ufotable.
Ufotable,
yeah. Yeah, they just do amazing work. So, but Demon Slayer season 2 was fun. It was good. The only thing I didn't like, which I did talk about, I think on this podcast quite a bit, was the.
Yeah, we talked about it. The ending.
Pulling the way they won a final fight was like a huge ass pull in my opinion.
I agree with that.
It was really but whatever, I
It
guess.
doesn't
But
matter. I turned off brain and I watched the pretty lights on
yeah,
screen happening,
yeah.
and I was more than satisfied.
But it was a big. That's the only thing that like really, really bothered me. And I call BS on it, but whatever. It is what it is. I still enjoyed it, and yeah, it was fun. So like the characters, everything. I'm excited for season 3 this year, and
Yeah,
yeah.
but they're doing the
I don't-
same thing with re-airing last 2 episodes, making a semi-movie
yeah,
again, just
that stuff is annoying.
milking and more milking for more milking sake.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, yeah.
business. Hey, we got this hot
Yes,
title,
sir,
but
Mr. Krabs. I like money.
yeah, yeah. At least our animation's really good. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but,
They're burning money
uh,
for each episode, so yeah.
but yeah, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
So that's your number 7, right? Demon Slayer here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, for my number 7, it's still airing. We have Blue Lock.
Okay, well,
Honestly, I'm having so much fun with it. I like sports anime, but I like the more exaggerated ones. If let's say Haikyuu or Kuroko no Basket, I like Kuroko a lot more than Haikyuu, which is more realistic in a way, more toned down compared to Kuroko. And this one seems to be this over the top, exaggerated, especially the characters, their ego, their personalities, the way they're developing this power system they have right here. It's getting better and better, but also more exaggerated at the same time. I'm grinning every episode. I'm having so much fun with it. It's dumb, but my type of dumb, so to say. How we have.
I don't know, man. I think it's a lot more interesting.
It is, especially with the survival side. How the trainer, how you call him, Ego, he's manipulating all of them there. But yeah, Blue Lock is quite fun, and the art style, the design of the characters, I like it quite a lot. Especially the eyes, every character, their own individual eyes. They're doing such an amazing job with that.
Yeah, I like the eyes as well.
And it's gonna be 24 episodes.
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I have actually enjoyed it, and I kind of have a hard time with sports anime. I don't know, even though I do like sports. Like I used to watch a crap ton of sports stuff. I used to be in sports. But Blue Lock, I would say right now is probably my favorite for sports right now. It's just more interesting plot, more like Haikyuu. I watched all of Haikyuu, and like Haikyuu, it's fine. It's just I don't know. It focuses on the realistic part. It focuses on the sports. Where like Blue Lock is like we're focusing on one position. We're playing this kind of crazy mind game kind of thing where we're messing with players, and the players you can't trust, and
don't trust anybody but yourself, and not even then.
Yeah,
just be the asshole and win.
Yeah, it's like a Squid Game, soccer game kind of thing. But and the art style is kind of fun and cool. But yeah, I don't know. Like so far, I am enjoying it. So
you should try Kuroko's Basket.
Yeah, I actually probably should because I heard it's kind of similar.
It's more like DBZ with basketball.
Yeah. But yeah, so
number 6, let's see.
Number 6. So okay, so this I'm just gonna tell you guys. 1 through 6 for me are all really close, like insanely close. Where I kept like moving them up and down, and like there's reasons why I like this one a little bit more than the other one. I don't know. It was really hard to choose. These next 6, they were very, very, very close to one another. So number 6, I put Bleach at number 6. So Bleach is number 6, which is like part 1, but I mean it's over right now until we get part 2. I think next year. So
3 more parts besides this one.
Bleach was awesome. Animation was great. Music, great. I would say the story's going a little fast, in my opinion.
They're upping the pacing a bit.
Yeah, the pace feels pretty quick. I wish we could, just kind of slow down and like because the manga's over. I don't know how the manga is, but because like I would love the whole thing to flush out. But I think I've heard
they're adding
other people that have read the manga.
They're improving some things. They're probably gonna add more, especially towards the later half.
But
the
I heard
ending.
we're going a little faster. We're kind of missing a few things, so this is not mine. It's just what I've seen
They removed two
people talk about.
panels, but those two
Yeah,
panels were removed more for their fan service than their actual plot lines.
I don't know because I haven't read the manga, so I don't really know. But yeah, no, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Like the action was great, animation was great. The story is actually pretty darn good as well. That we got in part one. Definitely some good surprises, some fun stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. So Bleach is cool.
So
Cool. It's good to see it back. Good to see it
yeah,
back. So and this is only part one, so I'm very excited to see
me too.
all the rest. But yeah, Bleach is number 6 for me.
For me, we already talked about it a bit. Danmachi season 4.
Danmachi
Yeah,
season.
how to pick up girls in a dungeon. It's
Okay.
back airing now. I think first episode was this Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
but I really liked first part mainly because it was a lot more darker than previous seasons with
Mm-hmm.
everything they set up, and even now with how it started right now. But what I liked, it showed more of the other characters instead of just always relying on Bell. I know he's the main character, that doesn't bother me, but the ensemble of characters that Danmachi has deserve more attention, and I'm so happy it's getting it in this season. And it seems more things are to come, especially with part 2. Quite a lot of
Show
fun.
my waifu.
Part 1.
My waifu, the big sword lady.
Aisha.
Yeah, Aisha.
Yeah.
She's my girl.
Yeah. She's very, very hot, and I really like her quite a lot. I
Yeah, I
keep
actually like
saying
her a
this
lot.
in my videos. I hope she's gonna join the family at some point. Like,
Yeah,
actually,
hopefully.
officially, she's gonna join the Hestia family. We'll see if it
She should.
happens, but yeah, who
She
knows?
should. So yeah, I didn't put it in there just because I told you my reasons why.
Parts, I know.
Which it's fine. Hey, nothing.
Yeah.
If you guys wanted, if I did put this in here because I am caught up, I'd probably
Where
put
would you
it
put
at.
it?
So I'd probably put it where Overlord is, and I put 9 for me
Okay.
personally. The reason why is I thought the first half was okay. It was taking its time. It was building up certain things. Because like it was this expedition, we're going on an adventure. Oh, we got this one thing down here. It's like okay, it's like 6-7 episodes I think for the first. But then after that stuff is where we get into the more interesting stuff, where we're like, okay, now we're actually, now the plot is actually
They're
happening.
finally
It
talking about
felt
the
like
main
it
plot
kind of,
also.
yeah, it kind of felt like a filler in a bit. We're like, okay, like we're just adventuring down these floors and there's this monster there, right? And then after that monster part or whatever, then it gets into the good stuff.
Really,
So I
really.
definitely agree with Aries God. Like the ending or where we're at right now is really 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 fun and really really interesting. It just took for me it took a little bit to get to that part, but yeah. I'm excited because now I watch it week to week, and
Every Thursday is Danmachi Thursday.
yeah. But yeah, no, right now it's like, oh, there's stuff happening right now. So, but yeah, and the animation actually has been pretty darn good. I mean, except for the CGI dragon but it's like whatever, big
I
monsters
think it
usually.
looks pretty good for a CGI dragon, honestly.
Yeah,
Compared to what we've seen now. Of course, I would have preferred it to be full on 2D, like actual proper 2D.
yeah.
But hey,
Most big
it is what it
monsters
is.
in anime are all CGI. All right, so
Um,
I'm not gonna like completely bash everything. It's just when it's a really big monster,
it
I
looks
think
really good
CGI
though
might
for
be. I think
CGI.
CGI is just probably easier to do.
It is easier and cheaper to do.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I do agree though that it is getting pretty darn good right now. So I think as a whole season 1, I think we might be getting into some really good stuff. So as the whole part, but so anyways,
5.
Number 5, we're in the top 5. The top 5. All right. So top number 5, I went with Spy X Family at number 5. Spy X Family, I really enjoy this. Like I said, all these top 6 are really really close. Really close.
You
Really,
just
really
didn't
hard.
want to make a choice, like I have a final choice.
Yeah, I hated it because I kept moving them up and down, and I'm like, I don't know where I place
Mm,
these. And I just like thought like, which ones did I enjoy this one a little bit more? Did I enjoy this a little bit more? But Spy X Family, awesome. Probably my favorite comedy of the year by far. I think. Um,
yeah,
I
this.
think it's
Yeah,
for solid
I would agree.
24
Best
episodes.
comedy.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, I would
I think
agree.
it's number one comedy for sure.
I would agree.
Yeah, just fun. The characters are awesome. I love pretty much all the characters. Your waifu of the year, you know.
Just don't make her
Um,
mad.
yeah. She's crazy when she wants to be.
Mm,
No, but no, like seriously, the characters are awesome. It's
yeah,
fun. I just enjoy. It makes me laugh. The tennis match was like absolutely ridiculous, and I loved it.
that's a true
Um,
sports anime right there. Those two
yeah, that
episodes.
was yeah, it was really fun though.
I
It
feel
was,
like an Acme episode.
yeah. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. The animation was good. Um, the characters were great.
Yeah, and we have season 2
Comedy
coming
was
and a
great.
movie.
Um, yeah, it was just good overall. I mean, me and Aaron's gonna have talked about this where you know, you were saying that you want like more main story. Me, I'm like I'm
Yeah,
kind of like chill with this because I guess
I do
that's
want
how
a
I
bit
feel about
more main story
comedies.
with Spy Family.
Yeah.
I like the characters so
'Cause-
much. I want to know more about them. That's why.
yeah. No, it's totally fair, totally fair. Yeah, for me, I don't know. I guess with comedy, this is how I feel about comedy. Like, I'm just kind of like, just make me laugh kind of thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
Like Konosuba, like I don't really care about the main story. It's just like, what silly shenanigans are we gonna get into? You know?
comedy like that
Um,
for me, it's more like Grand Blue Dreaming, and more people need to watch
okay.
Grand Blue Dreaming. Just pure comedy. There's
Yeah.
no actual main plot.
Now, Spy
Just
Family
laugh your
does
ass.
have a main story.
Yeah, and their mission,
And
their
I think it's
main
fine.
mission.
I think I
Yeah,
think it's completely fine. It works for the comedy part and everything like that too.
they
I guess I love the
intertwined it
comedy
very
part.
well, the comedy and the main story.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job. So yeah. All right, I'm curious. What's your number 5?
Number 5, I feel like here we're gonna have things we talked about. There's
Okay.
different
Yeah,
placements.
yeah. I'm really
Uh,
curious what the placements are. So
Demon Slayer Entertainment District, so season 2 for
okay,
number
season 2.
5.
Yeah.
Same reason we talked about it. The animation is amazing. Just turn off your brain on some things. The ass pulse on the fight there, but if you do that, it's just pure entertainment on a screen. The fight, the animation, the characters. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about Demon Slayer. There's not a lot of things to talk about. If you don't know the series, what rock have you been living under?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're an anime fan, I think almost everyone knows
Even if you
Demon
like
Slayer.
it, hate it, whatever, you at least know about it. So I'm
Even
at least
like
pretty
brand
sure
new
about
anime,
that. Yeah,
it brought in so many anime fans. Like
especially
even if
that
you hate it or
was
love it, whatever.
episode 19, was it, in season 1, that everybody
Yeah,
exploded Twitter all over the
yeah,
place. Demon Slayer, just my best favorite anime is Demon Slayer, and your first anime.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
there's
I get it. I get it. It's a fun series,
yeah,
and yeah, we're getting more.
animation's sick.
We already talked
Um,
about how they're splitting it a bit again, but hey, I'm excited for more. Give me more. The manga's already
yeah.
finished, so we're probably gonna get a full adaptation, especially with how much money they made with everything.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get like 8 movies.
Yeah,
Freaking
one movie for each episode, for each
yeah.
chapter.
We're gonna make so much money out of this show.
Printing
Um,
money.
yeah, I think you got to be thankful for Demon Slayer bringing in a bunch of people and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah,
I have my issues with Demon Slayer,
perfectly fine. I have my
you know,
issues
I've
with
talked
a lot
about
of
it.
stuff.
Yeah, I talked a lot about it on this podcast. Where like how I feel like it's super overhyped
It
for
is.
like what
It
it
is.
was published, but I do thank it for bringing in a bunch of new people into the anime genre, and hopefully maybe some opinions will change when you watch some more anime. You know what I mean?
And even if it doesn't, hey, you like it, it's your best
No,
anime,
yeah.
whatever.
There's
Everybody can fuck off.
yeah,
You like it's your best anime.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
There's nothing wrong. I mean, there is something wrong. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You're banned from
No,
anime from now on if you
no,
like Demon Slayer.
no,
No more joke.
no. Demon Slayer is it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Um, but number
Yeah, your
4.
number 4, let's see.
Number 4. I imagine we're all gonna be talking about maybe these ones. But number 4 for me was Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man at number 4. So
Okay.
I know there's gonna be some probably juicy if we get comments or anything between 4 and 3 here, because I think it's gonna be fun. But yeah, Chainsaw Man was, in my opinion, a really good first season. I very much enjoyed the characters. I love Denji.
The insanity characters, yeah.
Yeah, we did have a good juicy episode. So we did have a little small arc, I would say. It was good.
2 episodes, honestly. That one you mentioned, I think, was
Yeah.
episode 9, and then episode 10, the fight there that happened. Yeah.
But like I said, I feel like Chainsaw Man is one. It's great. It's great. I highly recommend. But I feel like we're just not at the super juicy parts yet. I feel like we're just this is the world.
This is the beginning. Yeah.
It's a good introduction season. Like great start, everything like that. It's just not at the juicy parts, I think, yet. So I think it's just the very beginning. But it's a really good first season for the anime and
one
for
of
the world.
Better first seasons we've had. This is assuming we're gonna get a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just the
we're gonna get season 2.
Until it's confirmed.
We're gonna get season 2.
Until it's confirmed, okay. I have zero belief we're gonna get season 2. I have zero faith in season 2.
Aries is wrong. We're getting season 2. All right, there's no way. This is gonna be a money-making machine as well.
I believe it when I see it.
Except for the fans that wanted it to be redone.
Yeah, that was so cringe. Holy
so dumb.
How can look?
The funniest thing is that they said about the music. They want the music. What do you mean? There's no music. There's no music in the manga. What are you talking about?
Some panels, they didn't do this properly. They even had a petition at some point. I think 2,000 people signed it. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Well, 2000's insanely small.
You don't like the anime? That's fine. Don't watch it.
I honestly believe people just signed it for a meme.
I don't know. I think there are some actual.
There probably is some. There's some hardcore. 2000 is a very small percentage. It's probably not even like. It is, but it's probably not even 1% of the fan.
It just boggles my mind how.
Hey man, there's people out there, that think the world's flat. But hey, here we are.
Yeah. Hey. Sure. It's
so we got people that want.
Think about.
Yeah, we need a remake of Chainsaw Man. It wasn't good enough.
Yeah, true. Should just remake it and I don't know, make everybody read the manga. Yeah. And I have somebody on the TV reading the manga in front of you, so you pretend it's an anime. I don't know.
Yeah. You see this? His hand was supposed to be 2 inches higher.
Yeah.
We got the super picky. The only thing I will say is some of the CGI was okay, and then some of the CGI was great.
Some pulled me out.
The critique.
Yeah. I would agree with the CGI
some of the CGI parts where this you can really tell this doesn't look that great. And then I would say towards the end there, where I think they went full out, of course, because it was the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
It was really great CGI actually. So, but yeah, I will have to say there are parts of the CGI I was this is pretty bad. But otherwise, I still really enjoyed it.
Honestly.
I enjoyed the world. Yeah, enjoy the world. Definitely enjoy the music. Love the characters. They have a strong core characters and stuff like that. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So, all right, what's your number 4?
Number 4, already talked about it. Spy Family.
Yep. Nice.
Quite,
wow, we were close.
Yeah. This one for me, the hardest things were 2, 3, and 4 to have here to decide between them. Spy Family, I love it. I like the characters, the comedy, Anya, Yor, Lloyd, everything. The new characters were awesome additions. Like you said, I want a bit more focus on the main story, but that's just me. I like the character that much. I want to find out more about their past, their connections, especially with Anya. My wish for them to actually become a real family at some point. All of the secrets in the open.
I hope Lloyd and Yor get together.
Yeah,
hopefully
we'll see about that. The shenanigans are super fun. I'm laughing my ass off with each episode. Just one of the best series, especially if you want to get into anime. I highly recommend this one, Spy Family. It's gonna be awesome for new people to get into this medium. Yeah, we have season 2 confirmed and the movie also at the same time. super excited for both of those. So more Spy Family. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's one of my like all-time favorite comedies. Like it's definitely up there.
I would put it at the top there also. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
agree.
it's just fun. It's just fun.
Mm. And it works.
So
It
it's
works with everything. I don't know.
yeah.
It's
I don't know. It's good.
perfect
It's,
chemistry there.
yeah, the chemistry is awesome. My only thing is like, yo, Lloyd, if you're such a great detective, aren't you a little suspicious about you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, some of those kicks, you know, they're a little strong, aren't they?
He died.
You know,
one
I'll be a
episode.
little, yeah. So that's the only thing I get teased about. But so top three, huh?
Yeah,
Or
top
do you got any
three.
more for Spike's Family?
Spy Family, I don't know. Speaking just the comedy side, it's awesome. I also like there's some very good serious moments there, especially with
Yeah.
Lloyd's background, with Sylvia, the handler. Especially Sylvia's speech about war there really, really spoke quite a lot, especially in our current world state, to say what happened there. I really appreciate those small serious moments we have in mostly comedy series.
Well,
So yeah, for your number 3, let's see.
all right, so number 3, man. Oh, people are gonna be mad.
Oh, just wait for mine, where they're gonna be very mad I left one series out.
So I put My Hero. Why you put My Hero over Chainsaw Man? Are you freaking crazy?
You're gonna die right now. You're cancelled.
Okay. Yeah,
all this shit's finished.
I know. Well, here I want to say to Chainsaw Man fans that Chainsaw Man was only season 1. All right. This was probably the best arc in My Hero. I think even people that I haven't read the manga, but manga fans said this is the best arc so far in the manga.
Yeah.
So this is My Hero's highest point, and Chainsaw Man already in season 1 is like right there. So I'm just saying this is my difference, and like I said, like just kind of making an injustice or whatever. But My Hero was actually a really good season.
It was, especially after last season. Season 5 was
yikes. Way better. But like
yikes.
This one from start to the finish of the arc, because it's still going. There's part 2 happening right now. Was awesome. Like I very much enjoyed it. It was a lot of crazy stuff happening. It got really dark. And yeah, it was really good. There's a lot of action. I can't really talk about it because like there's a lot of spoilers. Like I said, this is like top. Like this is like their big arc in My Hero. Their big, for sure the biggest one I think so far.
I don't have it here. My Hero Academia only had it on my top 10 sequels list, and it was on number 8 for me. Sequels.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the music was great. I thought the fighting was great. What was happening?
Very big reveals also.
Yeah, the reveals was good. It was great. I thought I just really enjoyed it. Every week I was like, I'm excited to watch My Hero.
I binged
for this part. So
I waited until episode 12 or 13 and then I binged it.
Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Okay. Top 3.
A lot of good moments.
Quite a lot for it to be on top 3.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, action was great. I kind of laughed the animation part with the manga panel.
Oh yeah, that episode silly. We talked about it on the podcast. Also.
Yeah,
what was it? Episode
people are pausing it at certain parts where it looks weird. I'm like
CSI enhance, like relax a bit. Holy shit, I get it.
This 1 second panel here. Let me pause it. This looks like shit. To me, I'm like, I can almost do that in every anime, and I can give you a shitty animation part.
You can nitpick everything as much as you like in anime, in manga, in everything, but relax. But some of the fans just take
they were getting so mad at this, but I don't know. My Hero fans are, I don't know.
Anime fans with every series this happens.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man, we had
every
with Fate, we had it with My Hero Academia.
Like My Hero though is like just like stronger. Like it's like you either really really hate it or you really really love it.
Yeah, there's no in between.
There's some middle, but I feel like the middle people are like very few. It's like it's really strong hate or really strong like I love it to death. Yeah. And there's like a very few people in the middle. Now that there's other series obviously like this too. I'm just saying like that's how I feel about My Hero. It's very strong this way or very strong this way.
Just
me, I'm kind of in the middle. Like My Hero right now has been a wave experience for me. Like, oh, this part, like I like season 1. Season 2 was a little bit. I like season 1 more than season 2's. Season 3 was decent. Then season 4 I really liked. Then season 5 I really did not like. And then season 6 I really like. So
Season
it's
5
a wave.
honestly just disappointed me a lot. Like
Yeah,
a lot.
it was
a lot.
filler.
Just,
It's a long anime, and I'm like, it's a filler part in my opinion. Well, it's not a filler. It's just like
it wasn't, but the choices
it's
they
a
made
training
there
arc.
with
It's like DBZ training arc, you know?
yeah, but
It's
they
like,
made it longer. They added extra scenes
Yeah.
on that training arc. That
yeah.
why instead of adding extra scenes on the
I don't know. Season
villain
5
side,
was season 5 I did not like much,
Yeah.
but I did enjoy season 6 for what it is.
yeah, much
I
better
definitely-
season 6, and we still have a few like 10 episodes left or something like that.
Yeah, part 2 is happening right now. So, but it's definitely the arc is over. We're kind of seeing what
The aftermath of
the
everything.
aftermath right now. I watched the newest episode and that was
Yeah, me too. I
pretty
just finished it
interesting
today.
too.
It's a bit of a recap, mostly like a report. And
Yeah, they did a recap. I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell are
of
they doing a
course,
recap?
why
We
are
just
they-
watched this.
we
But
literally just finished the story, and they decided to do the recap.
My Hero does
Okay.
that a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah. Don't
But
tell
yeah,
One
no,
Piece.
for what with the arc. Yeah, well, One Piece they won't take any time off, but for a
Yeah.
seasonal anime for My Hero, I don't know why they do so much recap.
I have no idea either, but
They got the long breaks, man. You don't need the recap, you know. Like
a recap.
One
for a
Piece,
recap.
okay, it makes sense. Like, okay, they're catching up to the manga. They're
Yeah.
off for holidays.
I don't like it, but it makes sense in One Piece. Why
Yeah,
they're
I
doing
just wish they would take a break, but they won't.
it's never gonna happen. It's
I don't know.
never
Maybe they got
gonna
a contract or something that they
happen.
can't.
It's too
or whatever.
profitable.
I don't know. Yeah.
No way.
So they just throw recaps instead of, hey, we're gonna go on a 2-week break. Okay. Save yourself some work. Don't make a recap episode. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, My Hero 3
Okay,
made in my
so that
top
was
3, which
number
is kind
3,
of
My
crazy
Hero.
for me
Okay.
because I'm very critical about My Hero. So
For my number 3, I had Cyberpunk Edge Runners here.
okay.
I liked it quite a lot. One of my favorite series this year. And honestly, I think it saved also the game from CDPR Cyberpunk 2077. It got a huge boost in sales from the anime itself.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, but what I'm really happy about it, they adapted the Cyberpunk universe quite well, showing the dystopian side of it, the characters, how much it ruins you very, very much, how shitty life is there unless you're one of the big corpo, big shots. If you're just a low street punk, you're useless, nobody gives a shit about you. They showed the degenerate side, also the goriness of it, the after effects, what happened there. And the story was also very nice. It had proper ending, a very satisfying ending. I'm trying not to spoil it. I like the ending quite a lot, even though it hurt me, the ending.
Yeah,
It was,
the ending to me made it a lot better.
Yeah. And it just showed the life of the Cyberpunk universe. Hopefully we're gonna get more, just not with these characters. Their story has been done, said, completed. Maybe they're gonna have a cam or something.
Is it done though?
Kinda is, honestly, with what we see in the ending. If they do something related to the
don't know,
game, maybe not,
yeah.
but that's another conversation. But I just want more Cyberpunk, the universe in itself. Just give me more of that universe. Such
No,
a fun
I
universe.
I think it is done, but like I could see where like
There's a way. You haven't played
Yeah,
the game, but there's
yeah.
a definite way they can
I don't know,
do
man.
it.
With the technology and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, it's a possibility.
I can give you a game spoiler if you want how they can do it, but I hope they don't go that route. I just want
I don't want to spoil,
other
it, but
characters.
definitely watch it. I think it's
Yeah.
definitely worth watching.
One of the
100%.
better series we had. And like I said also in my video, if you want a very similar series to this, watch Akodama Drive.
Yeah.
Highly recommend Akodama Drive also.
Yo, it's all about Lucy,
You
my
know?
girl Lucy. Yeah, you know, and if you have kids, don't watch this series around kids.
No,
just so you know.
no.
Oh.
This is same as Chainsaw Man. Don't watch it with kids.
Yeah.
Chainsaw
I'm
Man,
a dad, so
Cyberpunk,
I had to watch this one late at night. So
Danmachi also this season. Don't watch with kids. There's a few series don't watch with kids.
as a dad here, yeah, I had to watch those ones late at night. So
If you want a series that's perfect for kids, Iruma-kun. I highly
Mhm.
recommend it. And Spy Family, of course. Spy Family
Spy
and
Family.
Welcome to
Spy
Demon School,
Family.
Iruma-kun.
or Doctor Stone.
Yeah, Dr. Stone also. Yeah.
My son likes Doctor Stone a lot. So, But yeah, we got two left.
Two left, yeah. So what's your number two here?
So number two, I actually won Anime of the Year last year for me. I had to go back and look
Okay.
to make sure. But yes, Attack on Titan season 4 part 2. I had to go back and I could not remember what the hell I watched back in January.
Old man,
So I had
losing your memory.
Yeah,
Sucks.
well, the same thing with Demon Slayer. Like I was like, okay, what did I watch in this season of anime? So I had to look it up and I'm like, oh shit, Attack on Titan was in here. Then I had to look up like, okay, what episodes did we have in Attack on Titan? Because
I hope you're gonna remember
almost a
the
year
next
ago.
episode.
So I loved this season because this I had to remember what episodes we went through. This was a lot with like if Aaron's dad part, we got that, which was like awesome. We got a lot of it's like super spoilery, but the Levi obviously fight with Aaron and what's his face there, monkey dude.
Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke with the battle in town and stuff. In that one moment, I was like, holy shit! Like there was some really good moments in Attack on Titan again. And that's why it was very, very good. I liked part 2 a lot.
I agree.
So I had to put it at number 2. There was a lot of epic moments. I'm excited, even though I hear so much negative stuff about the ending. I'm excited to see.
I don't know yet either. Probably gonna break the internet. Everybody's gonna hate it. Some are gonna like it, but we'll see.
I'm really curious why.
Yeah.
Why do they hate it? Why do you guys hate it? Don't tell me, but I'm curious when I finally see it because it comes out. I think this year. I think this is the final part.
I don't know.
And we're doing part 3, part 4, part 5. I like.
Speaking of Attack on Titan, this is what I said. I don't have it on my list here.
Yeah.
It didn't make it on my list for a few reasons. You also had it on your top 10 last year. It was your anime of the year.
Yeah, part 1.
Okay, mine was number 2. But also I didn't put it on my list. Everybody knows Attack on Titan is great.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody. Very few dislike it. But I didn't put it here for that reason, and also because they're doing this final season, part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever they're going at. I love Attack on Titan. It's some of the best writing in general, not just in anime. One of the better stories overall from a lot of mediums. But why are they doing this? This part whatever.
Hey,
just don't.
They're milking it like Demon Slayer movies, man.
Yeah. But at least Demon Slayer is doing it per seasons. It's not final season.
Yeah,
and part 1,
but
2, 3.
Maybe before it ends though, maybe we get like 3 movies before you can watch the final season.
Yeah,
you know,
30 seconds per year, and then you're gonna have an episode in 5 years.
We don't know. We haven't seen the Demon Slayer. What they're gonna do, Demon Slayer at the end.
Yeah, I agree.
So we could easily get Attack on Titan vibes with milking it.
This is why I don't have Attack on Titan here on my list, because it's the final.
That's totally fun.
I love the series. Like I said, one of the better stories. But yeah,
that's why I said before we started this. I was like, I count parts. This is just what I loved this whole entire year. I'm just saying my reason why. Like this is because like I can't put I gotta, you know, I loved it. So
definitely.
And Aries' reason is totally good too. Like I totally understand. But yeah, for me it was really good. I very much enjoyed it. So
okay, so that was your number.
What is your number 2, sir? What is your number 2?
Mine is Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man. Talked about the characters, the world of. I like the goriness of it. I have so many questions about one character. You guys know which one. I mean, I don't want to go into spoilers here. Seems everybody's batshit insane. All of them. There's very few that are normal, functioning human beings in that series.
That's true. That's true. It is gruesome.
And yeah, I like it quite a lot. I have so many questions. I'm still waiting for that season 2 confirmation. I'll believe it when I see it. It's probably gonna happen, but we'll have to see. One of the better first seasons I've seen in anime. So much potential here. Everybody's praising the manga left and right. I haven't read the manga. I'm anime only, as you also.
Yep.
And the effort they put here, especially with every episode having a different ending, animation, and song at the same time. The animation was great. The CGI we talked about, there are some parts of the CGI that really take you out of it. Especially, I think episode 1 was the biggest offender with the fight, but after that it got much better. Also,
Yeah, it got better as it went.
just the background, everything looked so good. They made hand holding animation better than Seven Deadly Sins entire season. Honestly.
Oh, that's like one of the worst ones.
But yeah, it's an awesome series, a lot of potential. I can't wait for more about it.
Yeah, no, Chainsaw Man is great. Like I said, all these top 6 ones, slightly a little bit more than another, like barely.
I struggled
Barely.
so much to have this combined list that like I said, I had mine in top 10 new series, top 10 sequels, and then trying to narrow that down. I think it took me like a week just focusing on this, just trying to get the list, and then.
And to be fair, like for new anime, like Chainsaw Man is my favorite new anime of the year.
Yeah,
so,
I have it also. My top 10 new series is Chainsaw Man, number 1.
Yeah, not a sequel or anything. Like just brand new anime like Chainsaw Man for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
No,
but yeah, no, it's good, man. It's really good.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it. Genji's awesome. It was way more funnier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. We said this a few times. Both of us weren't expecting the comedy side of it. I was like, it's going to be a dark dystopian series.
Yeah, I was thinking more
also,
Tokyo Ghoul vibe.
I had zero knowledge, or I was surprised that there's so much comedy in it.
Yeah, so I was very surprised by the comedy part.
Okay, so now that the series is finished, a bit Chainsaw Man here. Which one? Makima or Power? I've asked you this before. Makima or Power?
I don't know. I think Power is more my my style of life. I like, if you guys haven't noticed, like I like powerful characters, even like with like females. But are you saying like Maki as in Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, Makima or Power.
Oh, Makima. No, Power, I think. Sure.
Okay. I can see.
Power's she's crazy, man. I like crazy women.
All of them are crazy, and there's not a single.
Yeah. That's true, but
in there.
This is a different crazy, I guess. Just
more
wild. Wild. She's crazy. Like, yeah. I just want to kill, She's obsessed,
Yeah.
She probably watches true crime or something, I don't know.
I think she does true crime.
Yeah. Well, she does that, yeah. She does that. But I'm saying she's one of those girls that are obsessed with this watching how can I kill my husband, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man, but women like watching those shows.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you watching over there?
I have a friend who she's obsessed with them. And, okay.
Oh, they do? Oh, yeah. They
enjoy
true
it.
crime
I don't
stuff,
know.
man.
It's
There's nothing wrong with it, but just don't kill me.
I mean, true crime shouldn't be a thing, but yeah, sure.
yeah. So, into what you're into.
So let's see.
All right,
number one, right. Best
anime of the year. The big one.
Let's see which one you have here.
And I just finished it.
Oh, okay. So recency biased. I'm gonna use that as an excuse.
This was the most wild shit I've ever watched this year. Made in Abyss Season 2.
Okay.
Is my anime of the year. And holy shit.
I have just before you go on, I have yet to watch Made in Abyss anything. I haven't talked about it in my video. It's on my to-watch list, everything Made in Abyss. So I can't say I like it, I dislike it, I don't know. I know everybody's praising it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow is what I'll say. You thought Chainsaw Man was there. Holy shit. Yeah, so I sat on the couch just like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Like, what in the hell?
High praise.
Oh, yeah, dude, it is crazy, man. Very good. The story, awesome. Music, amazing. Animation, really good. It is dark, though. This would be a hard show for some people to watch, is what I'll say. Because there is some really dark stuff in here. And you'll watch season 1, and you're like, we're having a nice little journey. And then season one, you do. I'll just say there is dark parts that happen. And you're like, oh shit! Like it's like it does that. It reminds me of like if you watch Hunter x Hunter, where Hunter x Hunter gets dark, but
Yeah.
like, it's a fun journey, whatever. But and then it gets dark. Kind of like that in season one. Then you have to watch the movie. You have to watch the movie, because it's between season one and season two, and it's a continuation. And they don't do what Demon Slayer does, where like
Okay, so
they
the
put the
movie
movie
is an
into
actually story
no,
in
it's
itself.
actually
Okay.
actually have to watch the movie. And that shit is fucking dark. That one. That gets you more prepared for what season two. And it's so funny because I went back and watched the trailer, and you're like, dude, they debated you so freaking hard. It looks like this. Oh my god, though. But the characters are great. Like I said, the music's beautiful. It is a wild ride to go on. It is depressing as hell.
And from what I've heard, it's very cute, innocent characters, girls having very bad things done to them.
Sure. I can't say much, but
That's all I
there
heard
is
about
stuff.
it. I don't. But this is also my
Um,
weakness in general. I have no problems with dark things like that or anything. But when it's a pure innocent character, like that innocence when you have a character that's very very
Yeah.
good in itself,
Mhm.
they get the shit end of the stick, to say. That hurts me quite a lot.
I do recommend watching it 100%, but
I will. It's on
I
my
feel
immediate plan to
like
watch everything.
you will. Some people will be disturbed, and it's 100% valid. It is very dark, very very dark.
I'll tell you after I finish it. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, it is. It is really good, and I love. See, oh man, it's such a good series so far, and it's crazy. And supposedly, I looked this up too. It'll be a couple years before it gets season 3, because season 2 ends like literally a few chapters before the manga. So
So
there was
there's not
just
enough
another,
content for season 3. So.
which it took a couple years for this one. So it probably seems like every like 2 or 3 years we'll probably get a Made in Abyss season.
I'm happy they're
So
doing that. Hopefully, it's gonna get a full adaptation, and they're
yeah,
gonna stick
Oh,
to it.
I think that it definitely will. But yeah, it was a wild trip. It was a wild trip, and then it was one of those shows too where I had to digest like what did I watch, what did I, and like think about it over, and then I liked it more, even more, and I was like, wow, this is really good, and like, yeah, it's good, it's good, and there's so many questions about going further, and like, yeah, it was really good. So, and my wife just finished it. We just had like a deep talk about it and stuff like that. It was really
That's
good.
perfect having somebody to talk
So,
about it with.
yeah, oh yeah, because she loved season 1. That we're like, yeah, we gotta watch this, and she was like, she's very disturbed. I'm just telling you, man.
So I'm gonna get
Go,
it. I'm gonna see
give me your anime of the year though, because holy shit, though, it's a wild trip, man. It
I
was
think you
wild.
probably know my anime of the year.
Let me see.
I'm gonna give you a guess. It's very simple to guess my anime of the year.
I know. I'm trying to think of everything. Oh, Bleach.
There you go. See.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say you haven't
Nothing
said
even
Bleach
came
yet.
close for me this year.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Yeah, well, I seen your anime list, the 10 out of 10. So yeah, I should know. Yeah. No, Bleach is awesome, man. I love Bleach.
Way up there. Like everything else got left behind. Maybe it's just nostalgia with everything that Bleach means to me, but also how good of a job they did with this adaptation here. The animation, the soundtrack. I even got emotional hearing that song again in episode 1, seeing the characters just number 1 there. It hit everything for me, and even the ending right now, like the last 3 episodes, you can even make them into a movie for me. So much build up over, like, how much was it? 10 years since we had Bleach, and it had 300 something episodes.
Yeah, we actually got answers.
The build up there, the answers we got in the last 3 episodes, the past, everything, history with Ichigo, what happened at the end there with him. I'm trying to talk without spoilers. Just felt so good and satisfying, and I can't wait for more. And
yeah, I actually was. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry, I don't want to run into, but I do agree that I was always curious why.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm being very vague, but yeah.
I have some random spoilers about the manga, even future things coming. but I haven't fully read it to have context for everything. So even this one here just hit me quite a lot, seeing all of that
Yeah.
build up, finally having the payoff, the answers, and felt amazing. And even they expanded on some of the things, the fight that we had with
Yeah.
Zaraki and one other character. It's amazing. We had just Bleach. It's beyond
I
one of
love
my favorite
the
series.
Kenpachi stuff too. A lot.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite stuff too. And I can't wait
Sometimes
for
it still
further.
hasn't sunk in that we actually got Bleach again.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Bleach was really good, and I am excited.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
as long as they don't put filler in there.
No, there's not gonna be any fillers, especially with the
Don't
breaks
you
now.
dare,
of course,
Bleach.
There's not gonna be any fillers.
No, there shouldn't be.
I'm gonna have Vietnam flashback of the Bount arc.
yeah. As long as they don't do that, it will be absolutely good. But yeah, no, Bleach was awesome. Very good, very good. Like the animation was like clean as hell too. And I don't think it gets as much props, but I don't know. Maybe it does.
The animation was amazing, and even just having, I think, probably had the best fight we had this entire year. The Yamamoto fight. I don't know if any anime. I liked it. I mean,
I'm trying to think of all the fight scenes.
We had the fight in Demon Slayer was amazing. The animation.
Demon Slayer was probably be up there with it.
But while yes, Demon Slayer had better animation than Bleach during that fight, but Bleach was very close in terms of animation. I think it had better choreography during the fight, and weren't as many ass pulls. Like
there were the fight was better in that regard for sure.
Yeah.
If we're just talking pure animation, probably Demon Slayer a little bit, but like
it's more flashiness, honestly, in Demon Slayer. There's a lot of more things happening on screen.
The payoff and the story with the fight is better in Bleach. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
They definitely had a better payoff, in my opinion.
Even if it's not a lot of people's anime of the year, I think a lot of us can agree it was the best fight. Best fights, at least.
Yeah, because I was just trying to think. I would probably agree. I was thinking like Attack on Titan. They had a couple good fights. Chainsaw Man, the ending fight was really cool.
Yeah.
But I'd still have Bleach over that. Yeah, sorry, still put Bleach over that.
Then we had
My Hero. My Hero I enjoyed, but there was a lot of fighting in that. But there wasn't
an actual fight.
Yeah,
what happened
it wasn't like a 1v1 or anything. It was just like a battle royale. So I can't really. It's a different comparison. But yeah, no, I would probably say so. Yeah. So we got honorable mentions that didn't make it to the top 10.
Yeah, I have, I think, 8 of mine.
Okay, I have just a couple, I think.
Okay, go first. Go with yours.
So Devil's a Part-Timer almost made it. I had to choose.
I have it here also. Devil's a Part-Timer Season 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Man, the bear episode I thought was...
The animation was kind of meh for Season 2.
Yeah, but Season 1 was kind of meh animation-wise. Again, it's a comedy show, so I just make me laugh.
I have a very big spoiler with Devil as a Part-Timer with the light novel. I'm not gonna say which spoiler it is, but it frustrated me very, very much.
I don't know. I just enjoy the comedy part of it, but I think my favorite episode in that has to deal with the bear part on the farm. Hilarious. I thought it was great. I thought it was so funny. With the red hair. I can't remember her name, but do you want to do one each, or do you want to
do yours? I have more.
All right. Well, I can tell you. Let's see. I guess I would put "Is It Wrong?" I guess, even though it would have made it on my list if I didn't. Just the way I explained. I just didn't feel.
Okay.
Yeah, like the arc is still going on, so it kind of felt weird to put it in there, in my opinion. But it is good, like 100%. Like I said, if I did put it in here, it would probably be number 9. So.
Okay.
I guess I could put technically Blue Lock, even though I'm not done with Blue Lock, but I am enjoying Blue Lock, and I'm not really the sports anime guy.
I can see it.
Do I have any other honorable mentions? Let me look. I have them down here. Not really. The only thing is like I mean, Shield Hero was fine. I
I
don't really
have
want
it
to know
here
what's
also, but Shield Hero started very, very rough. Like 5 or 6
Yeah, it's
episodes
very
were
slow.
not bad, honestly. Not slow.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It
after that,
was.
it got much better, honestly. The
Yeah, they
last
towards
part
the end
of
it
the
got
season.
better.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it was fine. Like it was an okay season. It didn't make. It was crazy that it didn't make it on the top 10. Because I like season 1 a lot. But
Yeah,
yeah,
season
season
1 was
2
better,
was.
though. At least season 1 was much better
Yeah,
than season 2.
season one's a lot better. I still recommend watching it. And I'm
Yeah,
excited for
yeah.
season 3. And see where we go. Then the only thing, like I watched Black Summoner, but we already talked about
We
Black
talked
Summoner.
about that.
It's
I
not an
wouldn't put
honorable
it. I wouldn't
mention.
put it there. No,
It's
no,
not an
no,
honorable
no,
mention.
no.
But I'm just naming a few series that I watched.
Yeah,
What else?
watched
I
a lot
tried.
more also.
I'm just gonna name a few because I don't have many honorable mentions. Because the other ones I watched, I would not recommend. I watched the Ladale or something anime.
I think that's from last year.
Way of the Ladale. No, yeah, it was. Well, it was part of the season or whatever. I think it was. I'm not 100
I think
percent
that's
sure.
last year.
It might have been. Huh.
Okay, so
Well, I'll let you go though, and let's see if I
okay.
can like think of any others.
We already talked about Shield Hero, said Devil's a part-timer. I also had Akiba Maid War. Wasn't expecting that anime to like that quite a lot. Didn't make the list, but it's just insanity fun. I didn't expect maids and mafia to be a thing, a combination to have. But it
Okay.
also made me want more mobster, gangster type of anime. I feel like there's been quite a lack of anime like that. Hopefully we'll get more with this Hitman Reborn project they keep announcing, having a mafia anime. Also, To Your Eternity Season 2.
I haven't started it yet.
I'm caught up with it. It was fun. It's,
Fun.
yeah, honestly, I would say more fun than pain, at least so far.
Okay. Because season 1 was all pain, man.
Yeah, this one hasn't gotten yet to that point.
That shit was depressing.
No. It has the moments here, but not as much as season 1.
I'm just waiting because I'll binge watch it.
Yeah, understandable.
I was a little nervous to start because I was like, do I really want to be depressed during the holidays?
I caught up with a lot of things just to do that top 10 video, and I needed to binge.
Oh, that's what
I
was trying to do. Like, I watched all of Cyberpunk, literally in December.
Pump anime.
Yeah. I was watching Cyberpunk. What was it? Mob, finished Mob. Chainsaw Man, of course. Made in Abyss, I watched. Is It Wrong? All this in December. Like, I was going through a lot.
Classroom of the Elite also season 2 happened. I liked it. I want more. Arifureta, my guilty pleasures with overpowered main character, season 2 happened. Skeleton King in Another World was fun, but every time I was watching it, why is this not Overlord? But thankfully we had Overlord. Genius Prince Guide to Raising a Nation out of that. This was just for the main character. He's such an asshole, but also fun asshole. And I'm gonna add a few from my new series and some sequels with how I split my list.
Yeah.
Which one? Eminence in Shadow. It's actually quite still airing a bit. Aohashi, another sports anime, but more realistic, this one, and I really liked the relationship between the main character, his mother, and what it means for somebody to actually follow their dreams, what sacrifice they have to make to at least get the training they need for it's also football or soccer again.
Okay.
And Bastard, heavy metal, dark fantasy. This one is new and
wait, you just said soccer?
Yeah, football or soccer. I don't care.
How dare no, I'm scared.
And Bastard, heavy metal, dark fantasy. This one is not for everybody. It's very ecchi and fan servicey, but also quite fun. It's a remake of an old series with Dark Schneider, the main character. Isekai Oji-san, Uncle from Another World. This one,
I've heard really good things about this one.
It's amazing, honestly. Was in my top 10 new series at number 9.
It had like a big delay, right?
It had production issues, delayed.
Because COVID, I think.
It came back, but now also the last episode, it's still delayed indefinitely. We don't know when we're gonna get the last episode. But this is what happens after an isekai. The main character that went to that isekai other world comes back home and has to deal with life, but he still has his powers.
Yeah. My stepbrother was telling me about it. It
It's
sounds pretty hilarious.
it's amazing. The references, the jokes,
He's
just
like a YouTuber or something like that too
yeah.
in the real world.
I don't know how
Yeah, I
to
heard it's pretty
describe it.
ridiculous.
You should watch it.
I want to. I want to. I put it on
You
my
should.
list.
And what else was there? We had Attack on Titan, talked about Kaguya-sama Love is War. Season 3 was pretty fun
Yeah.
also. JoJo Part 6 Stone Ocean ended. This one is a bit weird. I still counted the hate ended this year. My list doesn't matter, even though it started last year with Netflix jail and so on. Irumakun, we talked about it. And my to watch series, Made in Abyss. And Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. We're gonna get a part 2 for this one. I'm gonna wait until part 2 to watch this one. I heard really good things about it, but I wanna wait for it. And would have probably been on my list, maybe way high there, Golden Kamuy Season 4, but with what happened with one of the
I
staff
only watched
members
one episode, but I'm just
dying,
waiting.
I'm sorry about that. Wish nothing but the best for the family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna get restarted in April. But hey, Golden Kamuy, it's an amazing series, one of the best series in general there.
Yeah. I guarantee it would have made it in my top 10 for sure.
Mine also.
I don't know. I haven't been disappointed with the season yet, so
I agree. I still want to kill that CJ Bear from episode 1.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And the first episode, because it was a new studio, the first episode was really good too, and the animation was good.
And do you have your worst series? I still have my most disappointing series.
I got a few that I tried watching that I did not finish.
Yeah, they're bad series. I just have one that was my worst or most disappointing, how I put it.
Like I said, I'm gonna watch a bunch this year, like even like weird ones, and I'm excited to make a top 10 worst animes of the year. But
give me your worst.
The worst one I watched this year, I would probably have to give it to. It's between two.
Okay, give me both.
I think either Bisco.
Tabui Bisco, the mushroom ones, yeah.
The mushroom one was freaking.
Yeah.
Weird, dude. Or actually, no. This one's probably the most disappointing because I was actually kind of excited when I found out. Because they made Magi, which they should finish Magi. Orient.
Yeah, this is my same series, Orient.
Orient was
most disappointing,
super disappointing.
And I finished it. You dropped it, right?
You did? Oh, yeah, I dropped that shit.
I finished everything, 24 episodes. I'm going to give it the proper chance. I love Magi. Let's see what this
I'm going to do a better job about this year. But for Orient, when the motorcycle shit came out, I think it was like episode 4 or something like that.
The motorcycles.
Oh, it was off. I'm like, what? It just like took me out of it. Like it was like a medieval world, like a fantasy kind of world. And we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh shit here. Like fighting on motorcycles and stuff. I was like,
5 days.
Oh my god, what is this?
But it's from the same creator as Magi, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a
chance. That's why I was excited.
Me too. I was like, okay, finally something new. But the more I watched it, I was like, why the fuck is this not Magi? Just put the entire episodes from 24, use the money to make 12 episodes, season 3 of Magi.
Yes.
Pretend Orient doesn't exist.
Just finish it. It's over. Like the manga's over. Just finish the anime for us.
The animation was also bad in Orient. The characters were bad, lame, honestly.
The writing was weird.
Very similar to the characters from Magi, their designs, which is understandable. It's the same creator, but was a bit too close. And I was like, every episode, where is Magi? Where is Magi?
Yeah,
that was.
Yes. Orient should not have been the thing.
No, at all.
I don't know.
Their worst series probably in there, like very worst series for a lot of reasons, but this was my most disappointing because it wasn't Magi.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that. No, this one's probably what I missed, just because of the whole Magi thing. I was excited. I was like, oh, all right, nice. I'm gonna check this one out.
Yeah.
Bisco was just weird. With the mushroom animation was okay.
I like the girl though. I can't remember.
Yeah, the girl was cool.
Really like
the girl was cool.
She was the best part of the entire anime.
Yeah, but she couldn't carry it for me.
No, of course she couldn't. Like giant mushroom, you can't carry that one alone, no matter how strong.
I will say I didn't finish it, but I did somewhat enjoy Skeleton Knight.
Skeleton King in Another World, or which one?
Yeah, I think I don't know the full name, but the skeleton, the one with the isekai.
Yeah, this one's still kicking in. I finished
Yeah,
this
yeah,
also, but I just
yeah.
wanted to overload.
I enjoyed it
Yeah, was
for the bit
okay.
that I seen. Yeah, Dark. I was like, oh no, I thought this was like Goblin Slayer vibes going here.
Yeah, yeah.
At the very beginning, I was like, oh no.
Weaker, much weaker
Um,
than Goblin Slayer. Yeah.
I didn't finish this one either. A Mim, which I actually kind of started
The mecha
good.
one, the meme
Yeah, the
warrior.
mech. Yeah, AMAIM.
Yeah, yeah. I know, but I didn't start it.
I liked it, and then it kind of got worse as it went. It had a good start, and then I kind
Kind
of
of like,
dropped it after
what
a
was
while.
the
But
name of that series? Let me see if I can find it.
um,
Very similar. Another mecha series. Season 1 started really good. Then season 2 went to Aldo Naziro, yeah. Season 1
oh,
was really good. Season 2 was shit.
I haven't watched it on either. But those are just other series that I watched on here. And then I did work on my backlist a little bit too this year, but that doesn't count for this
Yeah,
year.
me
But
too. I
this is just what this
got
year
on a lot
was.
of series. Yeah, was an amazing year of anime,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
sequels, new series. Insane, especially towards the end. I feel
Yeah.
like they stacked everything in the last part of the year.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, they did.
Struggled a
So
lot
yeah, I
to
think
have the
even
list.
Cyberpunk was or no, Cyberpunk the season before. I'm not sure.
Cyberpunk was on
Yeah,
Netflix. Yeah.
but I had a good mix. I had like sequels, just
Mm.
2 parts,
That's why I decided to
and
split new series, sequels.
new animes, mixed in my top 10. So
Okay.
yeah, no, that's it. That is the top
Yeah.
10.
So let us know in the comments and make sure you like and subscribe if you agree, disagree with the list. You have to agree at this point. This is undisputed list over here,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Every list is always correct.
Everyone's list is good.
Yeah.
Maybe once you put X Arm.
X-Arm is the best anime, so that doesn't count. You always remove X-Arm.
Yeah.
You can't win over X-Arm.
I might have to try that, man.
No, don't. Don't.
I have to go on a mission for like the worst anime of all time.
You found it.
I've heard X Arm is up there.
It has 2D and 3D at the same time, and two characters are looking
I
at each other.
was listening to Trash Taste about talking about it, and they've only got like 2 or 3 episodes.
You can't. You should. That's an
very tough.
abomination. But I'll say one thing. I hate Promise Neverland Season 2 more than X-Arm.
Yeah. Definitely more disappointing.
Yeah.
Because you go from something so amazing to something just trash. Trash. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this year. I think it's gonna be an awesome anime. I think this year is gonna be harder than this new year. 2023 is gonna be harder than 2022.
It's gonna be, yeah. We have
I think there's even
some
more
big names also. With
I think there's a lot more big
happening,
names,
especially Vinland Saga.
Yeah, well, dude, like there's like 5 already in this first. What am I gonna watch? Dr. Stone.
Yeah, let me see this season.
Vinland.
What does it have? Any chart? Let's see here.
Nier, Trigun.
Vinland. I have my.
There's a few carrying over, obviously.
Tokyo Revengers, Bungo Stray Dogs,
Tokyo Revengers.
Nier 1, Spy Classroom is also very interesting. Bofuri, Danmachi Part 2, just this season.
Blue Lock is continuing.
Blue Lock's still airing. Revenger is a new one. I'm curious about it. An original anime with no manga.
Yeah. There's a lot this first month already.
Yeah, and next season, you said Dr. Stone. We have Demon Slayer. Hell's Paradise. Everybody's praising that one.
Yep.
Mashle also.
Konosuba. Solo leveling in that time?
No, solo leveling doesn't have an airing date.
I know solo leveling is happening this year though.
Eden's Zero is coming back also.
Yep.
Where else are some of the big ones?
Like I said, I think big name wise is bigger than even last year.
Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Yep.
July we have more Bleach.
Power of God Season 2.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more big names compared to just the big names.
Yeah.
Just the big names, I think there's actually more than we had in 2022. So it's gonna be a crazy year of anime and video games and movies.
Content, just consume.
A lot of media content. So
yeah.
Hey, that's why we're here for you. We're here to pick out the best ones for you and the worst ones. So that hopefully you take that with a. That's our
Huge grain
value
of
for you
salt.
guys. Yeah, I will watch the shit for you, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
All right. So
Rename the podcast
Well, yeah.
Shit and Jers.
yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna look for the worst anime of 2023 here.
Oh,
See what I find. We'll see what I find.
also, I want to see some lists in the comments from you guys. That would be nice.
Yeah,
Have some
yes.
conversation, see your opinions. Why do you agree with me and disagree with all the show?
Yep.
Well, no, let
Bring
us
it,
know your
bring it.
list, at least your favorite anime and your worst anime. It doesn't have to be a top 10. I would love
Yeah,
to
give
see
me your-
some from you.
Give me your hot takes
Yeah, and tell me
with your top 10.
which popular anime you didn't like and why. But yeah, as always,
Yes,
thank you
yes.
guys for being here. It's been awesome. We're glad to be back with the podcast after the break, the insanity during the holidays and everything. Wish you the best. And insane
Make
year
sure-
of anime is coming.
Yes, and make sure to hit the like, subscribe button, comment down below.
All of those
Hit-
good things.
That's the YouTube thing, right? And then you gotta hit the bell thing too.
Bell for notification. I
Yeah,
know
notifications.
everybody's saying it, but it helps quite a lot. The
Hey,
algorithm and
Reminder.
everything.
All right.
Yeah,
Even for me, I got ADD. All right, I can't even remember the last minute.
he's
All right.
probably gonna forget me next week. He's gonna talk a lot.
Yep.
But
But yeah, no, we got some fun episodes coming up and stuff like that. And I do think we should do a spoiler episode too.
yeah,
Not saying that's gonna be the
definitely. I
next
wanna
one,
have
but I'm
spoilers
saying
episodes.
a spoiler like every series. We'll just like this is a completely spoiler episode, and we'll just talk about.
Yeah, just to have more freedom when we're talking about the series, not dodging
yeah.
spoilers left and right.
Like we could talk like Bleach and stuff, like maybe for a couple of these.
Yeah.
We can like dive into a bit. And if you do watch Man of the Best, I'd love to dive into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best and finish everything I have backlog, and then get to. I already have
That's
it prepared. Made it.
Oh, Cyberpunk we could dive into as well. I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
talking about Cyberpunk.
So yeah, expect new things and awesome things.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna see you on the next one. Enjoy the new year with everything.
Yeah,
So
there should be no breaks now for a while. No breaks.
we'll let you know if anything happens out
Yeah,
of the
if
ordinary.
anything pops up. I mean, anything could pop up. All right.
See you.
But,
We're gonna see you on
We'll-
the next one.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Adios, everyone.